All right, folks, so today I'm going to be drawing an owl. We'll just do a little quick sketch. So this will be the photo reference that I'm going to be using. And yeah, let's get right into it. This is kind of my daily little sketchbook, and I give myself the task of drawing a little pen and ink owl sketch every day. And I've been severely slacking lately. So today is me not slacking, and I thought you guys might like to see how I do this or what I do, and I thought it'd be cool to just yeah, hang out and just we can sit here and draw an owl. So let's zoom this in a little bit. So just starting out pretty loose here, didn't have to be crazy. So yeah, I've been slacking a lot, so I'm trying to get back on track and just have some fun drawing today. This little owl, I think owls are pretty cool, man. They just look really cool and kind of creepy at the same time. They're kind of like creepy cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about owls? They make a pretty cool subject, I feel. It's like a pretty interesting subject for me to try to draw. They're kind of like some of the weirdest birds, I feel like. Very bizarre looking. Especially when they're babies, like don't... yeah, if you want to give yourself nightmares, look up owl babies, like owl hatchlings or whatever you call them. Man, they are super duper creepy, man. Really freaking creepy looking, like when they're babies and young. But when they grow up, they look pretty cool at least. So that's cool. So I'm just putting down some pretty loose lines, as you guys can see here. You know, nothing too crazy. Just chilling out, man, having fun. Just trying to have fun. You know, that's always my main goal. It's like, have fun with what I'm doing. If I'm not having fun, then like, what's the point? Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this sketch so far, actually. You know, I haven't seen many owls in real life. Would be pretty cool. I remember I was taking a walk late one night. It's probably like 11 p.m. And where I live, it's kind of near like a busy road. And I just saw this owl swoop right in front of me as I was walking and went into the tree. Didn't really see it after that, but I could tell it was like a white owl, kind of like the one I'm drawing. And I was like, whoa, that is super crazy. All right, I think that's a pretty good sketch, believe it or not, to start out with. Don't want to draw too many more lines here and stuff. Just maybe a little bit more structure down here. This is going to be pretty dark. But I'll try to figure this out with the pen here. So the pen I kind of like to use, it's this, I don't know, Pigma MB. I don't know, it's like a brush pen. Check it out. So I really started to love this thing recently in the last like month or two, and I've been going crazy with it. I'll show you guys the other sketches in this sketchbook in a little while if you're interested. Kind of the owl sketches I've been doing the last month or two when I started this kind of project of daily owl drawing. So I try to be pretty direct with my lines, but also vary them here and there. You know, they don't have to be perfect. Oh, that was off. It's been a while since I've sketched anything, so forgive me if this turns out like horribly. This could turn out horribly. But you know what? It is what it is. Like, if it turns out horribly, then what can I do? I can just complain about it. So you can see the way I draw here, it's kind of like a mixture of long lines and like short dots. I mean, it just depends on what kind of texture I'm like drawing in the moment and stuff. You know, all that kind of boring stuff. But it's really like, just draw what you feel. It's like, yeah. You know, something that's like kind of interesting to me is like, I've always thought about this. I've always thought this in the past, like I want to be like the best artist, you know, like I want my stuff to be like the best. And then I realized like, what does that even mean? You know, it's like, it's all subjective, right? Like art is subjective. There's no like the best. There's nobody that's like the best out there. There's people that are good at what they do, but I feel like there's always somebody that's like doing something better than you, or like has more time, or has more passion for it, more effort that they can put into it. And it's like, and then I realized, do you have to be the best? Like, what's the point of being the best? Like, you could still make a living and still like enjoy what you do without being the best at something. You know, it's kind of just like silly mentality of like wanting to be the best at something. Like I want to be good at it. Like I want to strive and like keep improving, but it's just kind of stupid. I realize like I just got to compare myself to myself, not to anyone else. Like I'm not trying to compare myself with any other artist, because everyone's different and everyone like draws differently, has different interests, like different reasons for what they do. You know, like some people like doing like old school oil paintings and like more classical style. And that was something I was into a few years ago, but then I kind of like, I don't know, I just like didn't want to do that anymore. Like I was only doing it to kind of like test my skills, like seeing if I could do it, I guess. Like I was seeing if I could do it, like can I increase my skills and like draw something super technical or like super detailed or paint something detailed. And I figured out like, yeah, I can. And then for me, like, do I want to do that? And the answer was no, I guess, because I kind of stopped doing it. But I feel like that doesn't make me less of an artist because I'm not like super technical or super detailed or super realistic with my drawings. I realized like all this is just made up in my head. I'm just like making this stuff up about like how I feel about other people or what I feel about myself or like all this stuff. Like it's just made up. It's not even real. It's not even in reality. Like no one's sitting around thinking about all this, only me. It's like a waste of my energy. It's like wasting my time. Like what am I doing? I should just be like drawing and having fun. Like I'm doing now. Just draw and have fun. Like just enjoy it. So there we go. We got a nice little face in there. Look at that cute face. There we go. He's got some beard whiskers here. Let's try to put some of those in. There we go. So I don't know if you guys like this kind of video or not, but you know, I do. I think it's kind of fun. Just sitting here chilling out, man. We're just chatting and drawing a little daily sketch here. You know, I was trying to do these every day. Like I said, that's my goal, but recently I haven't drawn in a while. But I'm trying to get back into it now and just have fun, man. I just realized, like, I kind of need to take my own advice. I kind of lost the fun in what I was doing and everything I was doing. And that's not fun. When you lose the fun, it's definitely not fun. So, yeah, I'm just trying to have fun, man. You know, a lot of my videos when I give advice and stuff and talk about what you should do or like how to do things, it's like, you know, I'm trying to like, some of it's for myself too, like, so I can remember this stuff. Like, this is what I need to do more of. So my videos are helpful for me too, actually, because it's stuff that I'm working on myself. It's stuff that I've like realized, and I'm like, oh, I need to like make a video about this, share it with other people, and hopefully it'll help somebody out there, you know. Let's see, got some little texture and stuff here. So I'll show you guys real quickly one more time the reference photo. So that's kind of what I'm going off of. And look, the sketch isn't going to be like exactly perfect. Like the proportions are going to be weird and off. You know, I drew this thing like super quickly, right? So don't expect it to be perfect. And it's not about, I'm not trying to make it perfect. You know, I'm not trying to make it exactly like the photo. I'm just doing a cool little sketch here. And yeah. Let's see. I don't really want to get into shading with this. And just kind of doing like some line work, you know. It's kind of my idea here. I just want to do line work. I don't want to like get into shading, but there is kind of like a darker section down here. Maybe I'll just suggest that a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes I don't really know what I should do. So I'm just like going, you know, just like testing stuff, you know, experimenting. That's the cool thing about these daily sketches. It's like, since I'm trying to do one every day, like just a small thing like this, 20 minutes or whatever, it gives me a lot of room to like experiment, because it's not about, I don't have to make it super perfect or anything, because I can just, if it sucks, I can just do a different one tomorrow. I've never really done grass with this brush pen. So this is my first experiment with making some grass here. I mean, I can try to do it just like I would with my other pen, I guess. Because this owl is standing in some grass, so I kind of want to like put that in here. But it's difficult to be like light-handed with this brush pen. All the lines are very thick. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Here we go. Let's move it up a little bit. Sorry about that. Let's try to balance it out a bit here. It's not bad. I think it gets the idea across. Looks pretty natural, I guess you could say. Somewhat natural. Now, I don't want to overdo it. It's just a little sketch of grass here. Nothing to go crazy with it, you know what I mean? Just kind of put some of that in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And that's pretty good, folks. But there's like a little more feathers here. Put some of that in. And now we're getting to like the end here. So this is kind of like the last 10% or so, last 5%, you know what I mean? So we don't want to go too crazy. We want to keep it cool, calm, collected here. Finish strong. Just kind of suggest some other texture and stuff here and there. Some feathers, what have you. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna erase the pencil. It's probably hard to see for you guys, but I can see it. So we'll erase some of this pencil and then we'll see what it really looks like. I can zoom this out a little bit. There we go. We got a nice little owl standing in the grass. Let's put a line through here a little bit, make it a little more dense. There we go. So these dots they just add a little more texture here, you know what I mean? So there's the final sketch. I think I'm pretty happy with that. It's nice. It's nice for a little daily sketch, and I'm gonna date it up here. And that's it, man. Call it a day. So I'll show you guys real quick what I've been doing for anyone interested. So this is kind of where I started. You can see that it looks a little funny. You know, I really was figuring out the line work. Pretty happy with that one. But, you know, I just had a lot of experiments as time went on, trying to figure things out, playing around with stuff. Some of them are good, some of them aren't. It's just how it goes. I was trying to do a cartoon version, seeing what I could do. So that's how that one came out. One of my favorites. Pretty creepy. Oh, sideways one. A little sideways one. And one more, and there we are to today. So pretty good little addition to the collection, I think. We got many more pages left, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you think. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.